Hi everyone. In last video we have discussed about the Power Apps portals. What are the components available? What is the specifications of the like component individual components we have discussed. Now in these components in this video we are going to discuss about the one of the component is basic forms. In basic form where we are using and what is the basic form when we'll use what is the like limitations we are having and how we can add it in our web page and also think in basic form we are having some more features to show in form we capture things and we can add the related buttons and all. So in this video we are going to discuss these things. So first of all we'll go with the basic form. So in this basic form, if you see, we are going to cover these options. So in basic form, what is basic form and when to use basic form, why we need basic form and how to add a form to web page, syntax of basic form, modes. We in in basic form while we are creating, we are having a three modes. Those three modes we are going to discuss and how to enable CAPTCHA in basic form, way to write JavaScript in basic form, and on submit how to redirect to another page. And one more thing, add attach file button in our basic forms and what is the considerations using this basic forms we are going to discuss on this video. And first thing, what is the basic form? Basically, it's a form way to create, edit, and view details of a record on a Power Portals. Means now, example, I have the form. In that form, I have the few fields. So I'm going to submit the data in a form that is going to use for the basic form. Means it is like single alone table. So now we have the directly in Power Apps we have created one form. In that only one tab, also multiple tabs will be there. But in while creating basic form in portal management, we can select a particular tab and the tab once we fill the data in the single form only we have to submit the data. Means we can go with the basic form. Means it will call as single alone table form. And when we'll use the basic form means if we have only standalone form only as I discussed. So if you are entering the data only in single tab, what I have told, single tab and no more next step means we'll go with this form. Means example, I have in my form I have a few more tabs I have created, but as per my requirement I have to submit the data within a single step. Then we can go with this way. We'll use this basic form. And why we are going to use this basic form means it is a one page information as I discussed a single table form. So it is a one page information to data enter the data in a form we'll use in basic forms. And what I discussed liquid tag of basic form. This using this liquid tag we can add our basic form into the web page. Just brackets it's a percentage entity form name. Here whatever we are going to see test, this is our basic form. Basic form, entity form, both are same, only naming convention. Whatever instead of test we can paste our whatever we created basic form name. Automatically in web page it will show our basic form. And as I told, we'll go with the how we can create the basic form everything. So I'm going to basic form. I'm going for the, I have created one of the basic form is the booking details create form. As we go here, in create button, I have added this pop-up. This is the basic form. As I told, it's a single alone step. Means when I, in this single step only, if I'm clicking on submit, my data will submit like this. So now how I have created this basic form is I'm going to this. So first thing when I'm going to create, just click on new, it will open here. I'm given them with the proper name of booking details create form and which table we are going to create this one means I have selected my table name in that my form. As I told we are having different tabs but I want to see particular tab in my basic form, so I have selected. And now as in my in this I have discussed, so modes in basic forms. So this is very important. We are having three modes: insert, edit, and read only. What is these three differences means? When you want to create the form, means we have to create the data means we can go with the insert mode. Edit means already submitted data. That data if you want to edit in basic form means we can select edit. And read only means we are having already submitted data, no more editing, just view purpose means we'll create one more form with the name of with the selection mode of read only, and we can change the name as the we can create three basic forms. One is for the, as we see here I have created three different basic forms. One is create, one is for edit form, and one more we can create for the view details. If you see edit forms, I have selected as the mode as the edit. So for insert mode, if you see here, I have given the insert option because I need to create the data, not for editing. So I have given the insert mode. So now this insert mode, when we are clicking on the open the button, it will show the empty values with the fields. So now I can I can fill my data. This is the importance of insert mode. Then we can select the website. So here enable table permissions. By default it will come enable, but without if you are enabling this one means without creating any table permission you can't able to see this form. We can't able to this form. Why? Because of for every table we need to create the permission level. If because of our portal is we are using for the security purpose only, but authenticator users only. In few cases security purpose we have to use for so whoever going to view, example, few I have given created the 3 4 web roles. In that administrator only has to see this data about the dismiss. We can create a table permission that for that particular table permission we can assign the particular web role. So using table permission we can secure our table data. Next, as I discussed in this, we have covered this syntax also we have covered, modes we have covered, and next how to enable CAPTCHA in basic form. Here, if you go here form options, we have an option here add CAPTCHA. So add CAPTCHA and show CAPTCHA for authenticator users and enable. Why? Because of after sign up only we are showing our basic form to the users. Before sign up, just we are not giving any permission to the anonymous user to see our tables data. So now I'm enabling CAPTCHA for the authenticator users. So I'm saving now. I'm going to sync it. So now if I clicking on create button in that form, it has to show the captcha. If you see here, I'm able to see the captcha now. Without entering this captcha, we can't able to submit the data. I have entered, if now I will show you thing. I have entered some data, I'm giving some number. So mandatory fields I have filled. Now I'm submitting my data. We'll see what will happen. So captcha is incorrect or please re-enter captcha. Like this error message will show. If you can enter and you can do it that one. And next thing I'm disabling this one. Next, as we discussed how to enable captcha in basic form we have covered. Next, way to write JavaScript in basic form. So before this we'll go with this first step. Why? Because of if you see here next step is on success settings. On success settings on submit how to redirect to another page. If I am submitting this form, if I'm submitting this form, basically it will show the success message like that pop up. It will go and it will redirect. It will show like this. I will show now. Just I'm submitting this form. So just it is still in this particular page only. Just pop up as given. Now what I am saying, when I click on when I submit on this, it has to redirect to the particular page like home page I'm seeing now. So we can make change it as the redirect and you can select as a home page. So now if you can save it now, we'll see whether when we submit the form whether it is redirected to home page or not. Yeah, see, why it is showing like this means we are doing in basic form. Basically what I said, it is better way to redirection whenever we are doing anything means we can add our basic form into the web page. So that I'm going to show later, then we'll understand whether now it is redirected into my home page only. As we see here, my home page only like this. So now I will do one thing. First step, here we miss one thing, how to add a form to web page. So I will show you that one. So now I'll create one web page called as booking. So I'm selecting web page where it is home. Default as of now I'm selecting publish. So I have saved now. So now we have created the web page. In this web page, I need to add a basic form. So now we can add a basic form through Power Pages also or else using syntax also. So I will show you now. I will, if I am adding through Power Pages directly, it will show our syntax. I will, as I will show you now. I'm going with the Power Pages. See in Pages, what I created, booking details create. In this page, I'm going to add the form. If you see here, we have the option components options to add text, button, image, video. We can using this we can reduce the hard coding. Instead of we can do it here also. If you go here, localized content will be there. So in this local content, we're having the HTML option to write the code. Instead, you can do it normally hard coding here. For to avoid this, you can we are having already Power Pages very advanced version to directly add it here form, basic form, multi-step form, list everything. Now I'm adding the basic form. So if you see here, whatever the I have created, my forms will be there. So my form is a booking details create form. So directly it is added. So now I'm syncing and I will preview that how it is displaying there. So now I have added, but basically when we go here, my create button is showing pop-up. Instead of basic form, we need to select that as the web page. How we can go means we have to go to the lists. This is my list name. So in grid configuration, if you see, we have target type is we have selected basic form. That is the reason we are able to see the form. So now my target type is web page. That web page name is called booking details create. I'm saving and we'll see now. So now I'm going to this particular list table. So if I'm clicking on create, instead of pop-up, it is showing like this. Okay, but my page it is came, but in that form is not added. I will check it this one. Edit form. Sync it. Yes. Why? Because of now I will see. If you see here now, again if any doubt, I will go here again back. I'm going to click on create. It will show the instead of pop-up, it is showing here as a page. So we have added the form in web page. Now whatever I discussed on submit of this button, it has to redirect to the home page. So now I'm selecting as one or something. If I'm clicking on this, it has to redirect to the my home page. My home page like this will be like this only now. See, this is my home page like this. So this is the way we can add the form into web page, and on submit how we can redirect to the particular web page. Now how to add a attach file button. Actually, as I have already we see here, I have already enabled here attach file button. But where I have enabled that one, I will go check it. Go to basic forms. Go to a particular basic form here. Go to additional settings. See, I have enabled attach file option. Now I am disabling this one, and we'll see. As we see now, there is no attachment button here. So because of I have disabled this one. So this is the way we can attach the file for particular form to upload the files. If you select multiple files, it will allow to upload the multiple files. If you are unchecking, it will allow to upload only one file. And attach file option to set. It will store in our notes table and file location, storage location, and also we can write the mi emitters like we need to restrict these type of files to only to upload, means example PDF and word only we need, means just enter the MIME type as PDF dot and like this. So automatically it will, and we are able to and upload only those types of files only. So in this file also one more concept is a attach file required. If you are enabling this one, means without uploading attachment we cannot able to submit the data. That is the use of this purpose. So in this attach file also we have discussed, and in this we have few more options. So on success we have completed. In here we are having different pages, different concepts also. These things actually as per record id we can redirect to the particular record ids. Like this we can redirect to the web pages. And coming to the additional settings, if you come up here, we are having the action button configuration. Now what is this means, example what is the delete purpose button means. Now I have the init form. I need to add a delete also button also, but this is the web page. But this will only apply for the form only. So now as I will go with the edit also. I hope sure. So first I will select as again this one as the. So now again I'm changing target type as a basic form. Why? Because of whatever I have told in basic form action button configuration is only applicable for the forms only, not in for web pages. So I'm going for the again this form. Whatever, go to the additional settings. So in this action button configuration, first one is the delete. So in form itself, now only we have the submit button. Next to submit button, we can add delete button also. So that how I will show you now. So now if we go refresh first thing, whether format is showing or not, go to create. Okay, still it is. I will sync it again. So now format is showing. In this form only I am need to show next to submit delete button. So I'm going to the basic forms, create, go to the advanced settings now. We have the action grid configuration. So in that we can do it now. So I'm adding the delete button. Just save it. Now it has to show the delete button next to the submit button. But it's not showing, but base concept on the button is only it will show the delete and create a relate record. Just we can select the which table we are going to create a record in that form. Just I'm selecting as a contact. In that I will automatic relationship and everything it will take. So we'll just give the relate record name, save it. Some security is missing, but this is the way we can show the related records in here. So now, if you're clicking on submit, you can change the button name also. So instead of submit, I need to show as a save. So now save it. As we see, instead of submit, it has see. I mean, it is showing as a like save. So like this also, these buttons it will happen. It depends upon the security purpose. And next thing action button, next we are having the associate current portal user on insight. Using this one, we can create the records as and show the record as per the current portal user who is logged in. And at attach well as I discussed, we can using enabling this one only we can able to see the upload button in there. In this, if you want to show any error messages, we can show here and maximum files. For example, I need to upload a photo as a only for 1 MB means we can make it this size as a 1 MB and we can show that one. If they're more than they're entering means we can show the error message like please enter below 1 MB there like this. We can show the error messages also here. So next thing, this one and next basic form metadata. This is very important concept in forms. So using metadata, we can achieve few more things like instead of optional set, we can convert as a horizontal radio buttons lookup. We can convert as a option sets. I mean drop down like this, and also we can pre-populate the field. You can on say we can say pre show the value in a one of in a form one of the field. Also we can make the field mandatory in portal side but not mandatory in for like power apps model driven app side. And coming to the few more things, we can show the content of the one of some description to the particular field Also we can using in lookup field we can give the new button to add the create the contact any table for create a new record in there also. And then we can show the subgrid for we are whatever showing subgrid here. You as ever everyone knows like model driven app just subgrid it will show like to show create the new records everything like this also here show. But using metadata we can achieve create record, edit record, delete record, view the record like this same buttons also will be we can enable it using metadata. Also we can if you want to see attached documents means we need to enable the notes here. So when you create metadata for notes and we create a table permission then only we can able to see the notes what are the attachments. And these are using these and also code components as ever everyone knows like we are having the code custom code components. So in Power Apps, we are having signature control and also rich text editorial control option set. We can convert as a horizontal as a button type. So that and all we can directly enable and it will show in model driven app as a exact as we looking. But portal side now it will not show directly. One of the control side we are having code component using that also in under into metadata only. So next video I'm going to discuss about the metadata only. As you will see my first like screen. Next to basic one, I'm going to discuss of the metadata only. This metadata also will be there in advanced form, so it will cover in both also. So next in basic form, we are missing one more thing. What is the conclusions? What is the conclusion means? Duplicate fields, business rules are not supported in basic forms. What is the duplicate means? Already in in a form. Example, if you go here. We have in this form we have added a few more fields like some room type already added. Again you are adding room type means it will show the error duplicate field room type it is there. It will not accept to submit the data. That is the one of the conclusion. And also what are the business rules everyone aware of that one we can use it for that some more logic to implement like how as I told field make mandatory these things there it is business rule but here we can, using metadata few more logics we can achieve means form extension will be there, form logics extensions will be there. And next thing, if you render a lookup control as a drop down list in the form as I told in metadata if having the lookup field we can convert as a drop down. So that one actually we cannot able to related records it will show the all the records it is not possible to filter the related records it does not work. Next, if you create a basic form in the insert mode, we can't change a button's element or a place an action button above the basic form. Like this is the conclusions will be there. And also one more I miss here. As I discussed insert mode, we are having three modes: insert, edit, and view details. So insert mode just mode we are selecting, but edit mode when we select, when one more field it will open as a record source type. What is the meaning of record source type means? As everyone knows, edit means particular record data we are enabling. Means using query string, if you select query string, automatically it will store as a ID. Means particular record ID only, it will open the record. That record only we are able to edit that one. That is the meaning of this one. And current portal user means whoever the current portal user having those records only we can able to edit. And record associate some persons users is there they are assigned to you those records only you can able like this we are having the record source type. Same like that same process for the read only also same three options would be there. So if you want to edit the particular data you can select the query string and automatically visualize id and save it. We can see that data. So how it means how it will look means, so go to edit. See, already filled data only it is showing. This is the way. And thank you so much for watching. And next session, we are going to discuss about the complete metadata. It will useful for the advanced forms also. Like it is an extension to the forms. So for logics.